Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rockets versus Grizzlies NBA matchup on Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. As you know, I do tons of free picks every day, but if you're looking for the games I like the best and the ones I'm betting today, you can find those over at our website under the Premium Picks tab. Just use the discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also now have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make bigger bets, but you can only get it by texting the number you see on the screen. So text that number if you bet big. But anyways, let's get to this one. We've got the Rockets taking on the Grizzlies, and the Rockets, a very good turnaround story this year in the NBA. I don't know if they can continue it all season long, but at least so far so good for a team that really has been struggling in recent years. Of course, they've had some great teams in the past as well, but in recent years, it has been more of a struggle and a lot of uncertainty, like with these superstar players that they've picked up and they always want out of Houston. So it's kind of like all of the same guys that seem to get traded every 2 years all seem to go through Houston. And, at this point, though, just a core of good young players. And I think this is a great direction for this team. For the Memphis Grizzlies, still in sit and wait mode. They are 13 games in. This will be number 14. That means 11 more games till Ja Morant can get back onto the court. Of course, he is their guy. He was the number 2 overall draft choice his year. And if Memphis is going to ever do anything, Ja Morant is going to be a good portion of that success. In past years, the Grizzlies have been able to, when Ja's been out, the Grizzlies have been able to really come together as a team, play some solid defense, and kind of work their way around it. But without Adams this year, I just don't see the Grizz having it, and they've really struggled for most of the season. They have covered the spread the last 2 times we've seen them, and 3 of the last 4 times. Actually won 2 of those games outright, but they were against a Clippers team that was just absolutely free-falling. The other one against the San Antonio Spurs, which I strongly believe are the worst team in the entire NBA this year. They play no defense whatsoever. They don't even play like pretend defense. So it certainly played into the hands for the Grizz. As we've talked about in other videos, Desmond Bane is a great player. He's a really good player. But to be the guy, I think it's just a little bit too much to be asked for. And I think, when you have Desmond Bane, who's the guy for your team, well, you're going to be outmatched on most nights. And, he certainly has done a really nice effort, putting forth a lot of points every single night out. He's not like one of these guys that, that you say, oh, it's his team, and then he comes in with like 16 points or something. He's been putting in, 25 to 30 every single night, and he's been helped. Jackson Jr. has come in as well and put in points too, but at the end of the day, the Grizzlies just not enough on this roster to really compete against the better teams. We're probably going to be seeing a little bit more of that in this game against a Rockets team that has learned how to get it done by playing defense. It goes a very, very long way, and really one of the best defenses in the NBA this year. They have not played against the the lousiest of lousy teams, and the Grizz defense, well, they absolutely stink in the big stuff against the three-pointer. I look for the Rockets to be shooting them from deep and to take the Grizzlies in this one. I'll take the Rockets. That's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free. They tell you all of the bets that are on the board today, how often historically they've hit. Then they compare them with today's odds, and this way they can rank them from most favorable to least favorable.